today we're making roasted Mediterranean vegetables, and for vegetables we have red and yellow potatoes, some red peppers, red bell peppers. For some herbal refreshment we have some fresh dill that's on the stalk, and there are carrots and parsnips. And we are going to use balsamic vinegar and extra virgin Evo to go with the mix there when we do the roasting. And we're also going to use pre-chopped garlic, but it's just as good as regular garlic. This is fennel, I assume.
So we're going to use the bulb on the fennel today, not the fronds.
Okay, so just this part.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So basically you just cut off this part, but you can use this obviously in soup or however you want to use it, and then you have to probably cut off that bottom, I don't know what you even call that part, the stalk.
Yeah.
Well, these are super easy to peel.
Oh, the parsnips? Yeah. They are actually very easy to peel. They're like carrots, it's not as difficult as people think. Kind of quartering these and then cutting that quarter in half is going to be a good way to make these roast stop. Well, then like halfway through this here, if you just open it up, toss them and salt them, they should crisp up really nicely. Something people don't always think about is tossing them with some salt halfway through to crisp them. I just like to cut the parsnips just like in little, basically medallions, yeah. And then once you start getting to the bigger ones, I just cut those in half so that they cook easier.
If we need to do a second pan, we can to use something.
Yeah, we'll have to use a second pan probably.
That's okay.
Do you have like a big like a cookie sheet almost?
Yeah, would that be better than
the fennel kind of gives it a licorice taste to it. It's got this nice licorice.
I smell it. It smells good, yeah.
And this will get a really good roast on it because everything will be more spread out.
Yeah.
TJ loves peppers. I think we'd have roasted red peppers in everything we ate if he could. Wake up and be like, oh, I made porridge with roasted red peppers. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. There's one thing, you know, you're going to have a very healthy meal tonight, since it's all vegetables. But everyone always thinks that vegetarian cooking is just like, oh, so it's a salad. No, it's not all a salad. There's things like little roasts and things like that.
Okay, we need about a quarter cup of dill in each one. So, it smells really good. The mess in place. The mess in place.
The roasted vegetables were delicious. That's me and TJ's like fallback, especially in the fall. It's a perfect fall and winter dish. Nice and hearty, and the crispness of the vegetables is just perfect. Oh, hit that.
The vegetables, actually it's getting towards the season of Thanksgiving, so the Mediterranean vegetables weren't so far from the type of roasted vegetables that I personally make around these harvest months. So I was particularly fond of the smaller cut potatoes when they were super crispy. And I oftentimes make this type of dish, but instead of, I believe there was dill and cilantro, I'm not 100% sure. Just dill. I would say it was missing for me rosemary, and rosemary can go a long way, so you just have to kind of use a little bit. Also, for this dish, we used jarred garlic, pre-cut, and for me, I love fresh garlic, and a lot of it. So, and I'm kind of, you know, one of those people who is one of the few in the crowd. I'm one of 5 that would want a lot of garlic. So I want to take like 3 cloves of garlic and just cut them up, because I love the taste of roasted garlic when it's really browned, and actually eating the garlic itself, not just as a seasoning. So here it was more of a seasoning than actually part of like the vegetable-ness of the whole dish.
The roasted vegetables were very, very savory, delicious. Great seasoning. I think if it were me, I would have some salt handy, I think, especially for the potatoes, because they were pretty big chunks. But otherwise, it was terrific.
This was roasted vegetables. I'd never cooked with fennel before, so that was a new experience. And we sliced that on the mandolin, and it kind of just disappeared into the roasted vegetables. It was very subtle when we were eating it. It had a very pronounced licorice aroma when we were slicing it, but the aroma and flavor were much more subdued when we were eating it after it was roasted. Everybody's talked about all the other vegetables. Parsnip is probably not a very common vegetable, but it had a really good flavor. It looks similar to a carrot, and it has some taste and texture in common with carrots, but it's different. So it was good. It's all good.